Not everybody can sit on their knees this way, in which case you would sit in a cross-legged position. And you want your knees comfortable, so sit as high up as you need to on a brick between your heels, and then you can lower as your knees warm up. So I'm going to move a little bit so I can see. Just 2 inches that way. Yeah. Just a little like in between. That's perfect. Thank you. So if you're sitting on a brick and you're sitting in Virasana, spread your toes and then press the outer ankle to the inner ankle. So you feel the inner ankle onto the brick. Good. And then lengthen to the neck of the big toe. Rotate the inner thighs towards the floor. So the inner groins deepen. Even if you're sitting cross-legged, soften the inner groin. Good. Press down to tops of feet, shin bone. And then find equal weight on your sit bones. Go to the right and the left, and then just feel the sit bones. And then come to the center, and then equal weight. Good. We'll take the arms to the side. And spread your eagle wings. Yeah, and then rotate in the shoulder joints, the palms up to the ceiling. And then bring the arms up and stretch up. And then bring the hands to the forehead, elbows together, and just rest your forehead in the soft part of your thumbs. And just take this time to create a mind that's at ease. And then take another deep breath. And as you exhale, bring that centered mind, offer it up to your heart energy. And then draw in some deep breaths, breathing your spirit back into your body. Intentionally, with your inhalation, breathe your awareness inward. Good. Lower the music a little bit. So tuning into the breath. Deep quenching inhalation, smooth, soft, slow exhale. And in the ancient tradition of yoga, please join me for 3 arms and we'll vibrate together. Sacred vibrations, yeah? Lighting up your core. Take a smooth, deep inhale and a full exhale. Another deep inhale. Still feeling the resonance of the Om, the vibration in the body. We set our intention for our practice today. I vow to awaken, and I believe it has immeasurable value. I vow to awaken for the benefit of all beings and all of life, and I believe it is possible in this lifetime exactly as I am. So I make no more excuses, no matter what might arise, under personal injury or illness, or whatever intense challenges life may present. Through my yoga practice, I have the courage, the strength, the endurance, and the compassion to face the reality of each moment. If any of that speaks to you, breathe it into your heart. Lift the armpit, chest, rock the shoulders, chin forward and down. As you slowly exhale, let your hands float, palms up on your thighs. Take a pause, check in where you're at this morning and what you might need from your practice today. Good. And then when you're ready, softly open the eyes. And then raise your chin and raise your gaze. Already feeling a shift of consciousness. Lovely. So, Adriana, you could go just right there. We're going to be moving things anyway. Yeah. Okay, let's just warm up our shoulders. Take the arms to the side. And then in the shoulder joints, spin the palms open to the ceiling. And then bring the arms up. Interlace the fingers. And keep the elbows bent for a moment and see that your palms are facing the ceiling. Good. And then straighten the arms. And then bring the chin level. So on the inhale, the feminine. You feel you make space. On the exhale is the masculine, the strength receiving. So you engage deeper into the pose. Invert your arms, inner upper arm towards the wall behind you, upper arm, outer upper arm forward. So you're inverting your arms this way. And then draw the shoulders down away from your ears. So inhaling and exhaling, follow the breath, calm the breath. Relaxing the neck. Very important today, we're going to focus on relaxing the neck and throat. And then another deep inhale. Only if it's possible, take the arms further back without poking your ribs out. Stretch from your inner shoulder to your inner wrist. Good. Release through the heels of the hand as you project your side ribs up. Slowly come on down. Good. And relax. Feel the effect. Good. We'll take the hands forward now and the uncomfortable clasp. The other index finger in front. Press your palms. Pinch your fingers together. And then lead with the inner wrist and the inner hand as you take the arm 3/4 of the way up. Pull the upper arm bone into the shoulder joint. So you feel the work in the shoulder blades. Cement your shoulder blades into the back. And then inhale. And only on the exhale, you deepen the pose. So we work edge by edge. Keep the facial muscles relaxed, eyes soft, jaw relaxed. It helps to have a feeling of a gentle smile on your face. So you can be working intensely but not tensing up in your neck or throat. Squeeze the triceps to the bone. Feel the work in the shoulder blades. Cement those shoulder blades into your back. Good. Now pinch the fingers together and bend the elbows like that. And then either on your head or behind your head. And pull your left elbow to your left hip. Right elbow behind your head. And then bow over. And breathe into the opposite rib, the left lung, spreading your left rib cage open. The lateral stretch to the spine. Good. And then we'll switch sides, pressing up. And resist, pinch your fingers, resist, and then resist as you pull the elbow to your right side and then bowing over. That's right. You press your head against your top arm any amount, opening up your armpit. Lovely. And release, stretching up. And then bring the arms forward this time. Make a circular motion and shoulders back and down. Take a recovery inhale. And a luscious exhale. Good. Press your hands into the tops of the thighs. Straighten the arms. And yeah, if you're sitting cross-legged, you might want to switch the crossing of your legs. Good. And then just little clockwise, make a circle with your chin, as though your chin is a pencil and you're going to draw a big circle. Keep pressing your hands into the upper thigh. Inhaling as you go back, exhaling as you go forward. Relax the jaw. And then pause and we go the other way. Lovely. And then pause. And roll the shoulders back a couple of times. Lovely. So take the arms up, palms facing. And feel a separation with your waist. From the waist down, you're rooting into the earth. From the waist up, you're floating up, but pull the shoulders down so your neck is long. We tend to be up here, scrunching our neck. Yeah? Okay, take a deep breath. We're going to twist to our right. And some of you can grab the side of your brick with your right hand behind you, or use another brick to put your back hand onto, or your fingertips. Inhale, feel for lifting the arch of the diaphragm. Exhale, spin, navel, rib cage, and keep your neck and throat soft. Jaw relaxed, eyes soft. Lovely. Inhale, take the arms back up. Exhale. Take your front shoulder blade down your back. Keep your collarbones wide. Inner thighs rotating towards the floor. Inhale, lift the arch of the diaphragm. You feel your navel recede, and the whole waist can spin with the assist of your arms. And then a little more dynamic. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And last one. Inhale. And exhale. Lovely. So we'll do one more. I'm going to twist to our right. I'm going to lean back into your right hand and take your left arm to the side wall this way. So again, feeling equal weight on your sit bones. Zip up the navel and spin the waist, the ribs. And then some of you can even take your arm to the wall behind you, palm facing, and coming into like a bridge pose. That's lovely. Weight bearing into your right arm, shoulder. Spread your fingers, spread the palms of your hands, spread your toes, and slowly release and come on back. Yeah, and we'll do the other side. Twist into your left, tall spine, then lean back into your back hand. Take your right hand to the left wall. Deep crunching breath. So that might be enough for you right here. Take your left shoulder back, right shoulder forward. And if you want to go deeper, lifting your hips, lifting your left hip equally. And slowly sitting back. Lovely. So we'll come off of our props now. Put your brick to the side. Cross your ankles. We'll come into Baddha Konasana. Cross-legged pose here. So you can sit up on blankets if you have tight hips, yeah? Open your feet like a book. Spread your toes, press through the heels. Good luck. If you want to go deeper, put your hands behind your back. Lean forward, look down, lift up just a little so the sit bones are just hovering, and then press through the heels and press your knees and thighs down. Keep your toes spread. and then sit down. Do that twice more. Press from behind, lean forward, look down. So lift the front spine, press through the heels, press your knees and thighs down. Good. So just do that about 3 times, and then we'll butterfly wings. Then keep leaning into your right hand, and spin just the flesh of your left thigh open to the ceiling. And then push that thigh away. And on the inhale, breathe the pit of the belly up. Spin navel over your right thigh. And keep running your breath through your body. Feel the ujjayi breath coming in through the top of the chest and the throat. So there's a feeling of resistance as you inhale and exhale. Very important, the ujjayi breath. So we work all the little points in yoga, and then we bring it all into one. And then we practice letting go, that deep surrender, letting go in each pose. Keeping your jaw relaxed, inside of the mouth soft, eyes soft. And anytime you want to do tiny little, like circular motion, massaging, rocking yourself a little bit deeper into the pose. And then we'll switch sides. Come back up, lean into your left hand, and just spin the flesh from just above the knee. Yeah, that's right. Spin the inner thigh to the ceiling, then breathe the abdomen up and spin over your left leg. And then as you press your right knee and thigh away, you're making space in that right hip. Can you feel that? Press through the heels. Keep the toes spread, the whole body doing yoga. And then slowly release and come on up. Okay, interlace your fingers and pinch the soles of the feet together. Pull your ribs through your arms. Lovely. So we're going to do 3 breaths now to activate the core, which is the chin lock, the navel lock, and the Mula Bandha, the root lock. So does everybody know the locks? The locks, yeah, more or less? Okay. You're going to put your hands behind your back, and you're going to breathe from your root up into your heart and hold the breath for 5 counts. And we're going to come forward. You're going to press your fingertips into the ground, breathe all the air out, don't breathe in, and then suction cup the navel in and up without rounding your back, keeping the front spine lifted, chin lock, navel lock, and then root lock, yeah? Okay, put your hands behind your back. Exhale all the way. Inhale, 5, 4, 3, 2. Puff your chest up like a pigeon. Relax the head and neck back. Soften the eyes. Close the eyes. Look inward. And then come forward. All the air out. Don't breathe in. Zip up the navel. So the feeling of navel to back of spine. Hollow out your lower belly. Gently release the belly. And then come back up. And we'll do twice more. Hands behind the back. Exhale. And then inhale. 5, 4, 3. Spread your ribs sideways. 2. Deepest inhalation. Spread your ribs. Relax your head back on your neck muscles. Very peaceful feeling across your face. And come forward, exhaling. Lift the chest, tuck the chin. So you have Uddiyana, you have all the locks going. Jalandhara, Uddiyana, Mula Bandha. And gently release the belly and just sitting up. So for the last one, if you want to add Agni Sari, which is pumping the navel center, you could do that. You just kind of...
Can you breathe through your mouth?
No.
No.
No. Just inhaling, exhaling, zip up the navel. All holding the out breath. But careful not to get it like in the throat here, right? Sometimes people tense up in the throat. Okay, let's...
When you exhale through your mouth?
Oh yeah, you exhale through your mouth. You can even do lion's breath if you want, you know. I had a green drink this morning, so my tongue might be green. Okay. Hands behind the back, exhale. We'll try and hold the breath for 10 counts. Inhale, 5, 4, 3, 2 deepest inhale. Relax, enjoy as you hold the breath. Feel that you're a container for this powerful life force energy. Come forward, exhaling. Scoot the belly. Yeah, massaging. It's called the fountain of youth. Massaging your internal organs. Good, and then release. And see if you can just relax forward. Just coming to your edge. No overstretching or pushing in yoga. If you have knee stuff going on, please support your legs with a prop. Otherwise, you can come forward and slowly come on up. Good. And we'll slowly bring our legs together. Help your legs together. And bring the mounds of your big toes together and then straighten the legs out. Give your knees a good old rub. And then shake them out. Good. And point, flex, point, flex. As you press your knees down, point, flex, point, flex. And circle your ankles. Okay, the ankle joints, the wrist joints, and the neck are the most important joints to keep healthy and mobile. They affect all the other joints in the body. What?
Can you do the leg combination?
The legs, lying down leg stretches? Sure, yeah. Okay, so we'll do that then. Let's just do one side Upavista. Take your inner leg, open the legs wide. You're welcome to sit sideways on your mat if you prefer to have your heels on the mat. Or you can stagger a little bit. So the same thing here. If you press from behind, lean forward, lift up, shoot forward a little bit, and literally plop yourself down. Lift up, lean forward, press, and drop. That actual dropping helps you to place yourself more on the front of the sit bones or the top, so you're not having a rounded back at all. Good. Okay, we'll take a twist to our right, so put your fingertips into the ground by the pubic bone and the tailbone, and then inhale, lift from the ribs up, and from the waist down, root down. So you're pressing your thighs into the ground. Good. And then take your left hand on the opposite side. See for pulling the leg bones into the hip socket. So you're hugging your hips. Yeah? You're engaging the legs, but you're lengthening them at the same time. And then lean back, look up, and any amount come forward. Meet your first edge without rounding your back. Keep your shoulder blades down your back. Yeah. So if you really work with the breath intelligently, then you'll never injure yourself. Yeah, very important. We tend to compete with ourselves and try and push and try and get somewhere. So we actually miss the journey. It's the journey, not the destination. Good. And then some of you can grab your foot or your ankle and pull back, or you put a strap on your foot, rocking forward and back a little bit. Lovely. And then if you are coming into a forward fold, lift your elbow up and sideways. So both hands could be this way. And if it's too wide for you, you can bring your legs closer together a little bit. Up to you. And use your hands under your shoulders now to press up. And take recovery breath. Inhaling and exhaling. And then again, glue your thighs to the ground. Bring your fingertips by the pubic bone and the tailbone. Squeeze the elbows towards each other into the body. Notice how that opens up your chest and your collarbones. And then take your, if you want to go deeper, take your right hand on the opposite side to help you spin a little bit deeper. Glue your thighs to the ground. Lean back a little. So when you come forward, you're leading with your chest and chin. You think of like a baby cobra with your upper back. Shoulder blades down your back. One breath at a time. So on the inhalation, you make space. That's the feminine. You pause. And on the exhale, you deepen your pose, edge by edge. And especially work your right thigh a little bit more and your right inner heel a little bit more. We tend to forget that leg as we're working over our left side this way. Good. Put your hands under your shoulders and slowly pressing up and taking a pause. Good. So let's bend our left leg and bring it in. Comme ça, like that. Okay. I meant right leg, sorry. I think some of you are mirroring me and some of you are believing me. Okay. So I'm very dyslexic. It's been the best training for me is to mirror you guys, yeah. Take your right hand and see if you can grab the opposite thigh this way. And if you can't, you can push on that thigh or you can put your hand in your sacrum, yeah? So twist any amount to the right and then actually bring your left hand forward into the ground this way. And then press that hand into the ground as you lean over your left leg. And it helps you lengthen your, project your side ribs forward and up as you spin the navel. Glue that left thigh to the ground, and then if you can come deeper now, bring your elbow to the inner knee. So you can put a brick here too, or a bolster, work where you're comfortable. Yeah, good. And you can rock forward and back a little. So as you rock forward, you feel the inner line of this leg, yeah, pulled from the inner knee up into the inner groin, and stretch from the inner knee to the inner heel. That's the kidney meridian. You're opening up the channels to your kidneys. So, and you're twisting, so you're wringing out your kidneys. So breathe in healthy kidneys. Yoga works on the internal organs. So if you want to go deeper, now you can release that arm up. And spreading, feel the palm of the hand alive, the chakras in palms of the hand. Good. Relax the head and neck. Please don't work with the neck. And deep breathing. Good. And then if you want to spin the palm, take it to the ceiling. You can bring your arm over your head if you don't have shoulder issues. And then rake your shoulder blade down your back. So feel that beautiful extension into infinity. Good. And rocking a little bit, massaging. If you want to go deeper, some of you can bring your shoulder on your inner knee by bringing the arm forward this way, hooking your shoulder, and then taking your, relax the neck. Breathe the pit of the belly up, always working on lengthening your front spine. Glue that left thigh to the ground, send your right knee to the right to help with the spinning of the navel, and press up with your left hand. Pull yourselves up. And just close your eyes. Take a lovely quenching breath, inhaling and exhaling. Yeah, and just feel the energy that you are of the pose. Are you okay, Joy? Okay. Grab your leg. Bring your feet together, Baddha Konasana. Lean into your left leg now. Grab your inner thigh here and straighten that leg out. Good. So point this foot, so the sole of the foot, as much as you can, is open to the ceiling. And yeah, your knees are moving in opposite direction. Take your left hand now and fling it behind you. You can grab your opposite thigh and press with your right hand against the inner leg. Lift. Feel that separation into your waist as you twist your left. Good. Then bring your hand forward as you lean over your right leg. Bring your right hand forward and press into it. Twist open, helps you twist a bit deeper. People projecting your side ribs up and sideways as you come deeper, 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 breath by breath. Eventually, you can bring your elbow in to the inner leg. Please relax your neck, your jaw. Keep the eyes soft. Here you can rock back and forth a little bit. If you're feeling a lovely stretch to your shoulder and your neck, by relaxing the neck. And then if you feel you want to do more, again, if you have shoulder issues, you just keep your hands on your rib cage this way, or take that hand, spread your fingers, shoulder blades down your back. Feel that line of energy from your heart all the way through your fingertips. The thumb is the lung meridian, the pinky is the heart meridian. So you're working the energy lines, your heart and your lung, small and large intestines. When you work the arms, you relax the neck. Now spin in the shoulder, the arm, to the ceiling, the palm to the ceiling, and if you can, over your head, and then rake that shoulder blade down your back. Yeah, rake your shoulder blades down so you feel how that allows your neck, it frees up your neck. Good. And then if you want to go deeper, you can bring your arm forward, hook your shoulder on the inner knee, grab your foot, send your left knee to the left, glue your right thigh to the ground. You can also just rest your head this way. Very comfortable to rest your head in your hand. Yeah, you could just do that and rock back and forth. Work the pit of the belly. Breathe the pit of the belly up, making space, and then deepen your pose on the out breath. Lovely. And use your arms. Press your right hand. Pull with your left arm. Slowly come on up. Good. Take a breath. Inhaling and exhaling. Good. And grab your inner knee. Bring your legs together. Bring your knees together and straighten the legs out. Good. Shake the legs out. Okay, so some of you, there's been a request to do some leg stretches lying down. So you might need a strap. Yeah, would you give them straps? So we're going to lie down on our back, and then we'll do some core work as well. Often you would put your feet against the wall, but since we're in the middle of the room, you're going to lie down and bring your knees into your chest. And make a circle with your knees and just feel lovely relaxing of your lower back, massaging your sacrum. Good. And then placing your left foot on the ground, put a strap on the ball of your more towards the mounds of your toes, and straighten that leg up. It's up to you, whatever you want to. You could resist your left heel on your mat as you straighten your left leg out. As you do that, feel the sucking the hamstring up into the left buttock. Yeah? And then pull down on the strap. So you feel for pulling that upper leg bone into the hip socket. And thank you. Yep, thank you. And the sacrum is heavy. Sacrum heavy. And then let the elbows come down towards your ribs so that you can relax the upper body more. And then push your foot against the strap as you pull the strap down. And I'm noticing a lot of you, your left leg is not doing yoga. You want your left leg to be doing yoga. Spread your toes, stretch through the inner left heel, inner left thigh rotating. Imagine 20 sandbags on your left thigh. That's good. And okay, like an internal rotation. The inner groin, inner thigh rotating towards the floor. Can you feel that? Yeah. Good. And lengthen your right waist now. Tilt the outer right hip to the inner left ankle. So your hip bones are even. And feel your sacrum even. Weight of your lower back on your mat. Good. Now, just move the strap to the arch of the foot. And hold on just with your right hand. And then take a deep inhale. And as you exhale, bring your leg to the right. In triangle pose. And then try and pull the foot up towards the wall behind you. As you glue that left thigh to the ground, you stretch to the inner left heel. It's lovely to do this on a brick or a bolster, by the way. You could do that too at home.
Where do you put it, under the sacrum?
Under the sacrum. Shall we do it?
Yeah.
Okay, just come back up and let's just do that. You can use a brick or a bolster. It's lovely. So who would like a soft brick or a bolster? And then we'll just...
I got it.
A bolster or a brick? Anybody want a bolster or a brick? A bolster. I would take a big round one. You want a bolster as well? Okay. There. Okay, so you put the bolster on under your lower back or your brick, okay? And then, so you're almost like in a little bridge pose. Oh, did you not have one? Take that navy blue one. That one, that's a good one, yeah. And now start again. Put the strap on your foot. And stretch your left leg. Try and straighten your left leg. Zip up the navel. You're always lifting and stretching your front spine, shoulders down. And now put the strap more to the middle of the arch of the foot and Inhale, and as you exhale, bring your leg to the right. You can drop your right elbow to the ground if you like. And feel that lovely stretch in your left, it's called the quad, your left groin here. You want to open there, because the most dense lymph nodes are there in the groin area. So by breathing and stretching, you're activating what's the lymph system, which is the washing machine of your body. And then any amount, you can pull the foot up behind you. Yeah. And then breathe the foot of the belly up and stretch through the legs. So on the exhale, lengthen your leg bones. But enjoy your yoga. It's very important you enjoy your practice, huh? And now bring your leg back up. Switch hands. You can grab onto the bolster to keep your hips even, or the brick, or stretch your arms to the right and take your leg just a little bit to the left. And then pull down on the strap and resist, push against the strap. Work your bottom leg, your left leg internally. Pull down on the strap and push against the strap. Yeah, and you can go over more, you can go over all the way if you like. And you can take your top hand and lengthen your top waist. And do a lovely twist here. Arch your back. Feel for doing a little bit of a back bend here. And bring the leg back up. Good. And release. Bend both knees and just adjust yourself on your brick or your bolster. Rock your knees from side to side, massaging your lower back. Good, and we'll switch legs. Bring your left knee into your chest. Soften the inner groin. Place the strap more towards the balls of the feet. And then pull down on the straps. You're pulling the leg bone into the hip socket. And then straighten your right leg out. If you can't, I can come and put a brick underneath your right leg. You need a brick under that foot. Okay. Shoulders down your mat. Spreading your toes. Spread the webs of your toes. Do you want a brick underneath that foot there? I think you need one. Let me see here. Lift your little foot up there. There. Let's see if we're opening up the windows of the backs of the knees. Yeah, we have to keep those. So you don't ever push against the knee, but you open up the backs of the knees by stretching out the legs. Now, if you can, just feel for bringing the strap back to the arch of the foot. And then again, pull down. Don't shrink your left waist. Go the outer left hip to the inner right ankle. And then hold up higher. Take a deep inhale. And when you're ready, take your leg to the left in triangle. Stretch through your inner right leg. See the fit of the belly up. And then try and pull your foot up behind your head. As you stretch, open your whole right hip flexor. Can you feel that in the groin, the psoas? See the pit of the belly up. And slowly, when you're ready, bring the leg back up. Switch hands. You can grab the side of the bolster to keep your left waist lengthening, or push with your left hand, your left hip to the front wall. And come just towards your right shoulder. Pull down on the strap and push against the grip of the strap. Keep breathing. Inner right thigh rotating. And if you want to go deep, it's up to you. You can just rotate all the way. Drop your elbow and let your right little toe be on the ground now. And then from here, arch your back. Feel like you're doing a little back bend. And slowly release and come on up. Good, and release. And just come into like a little bridge pose here. It should feel really good. Just rock from side to side. Okay. And you can bring the knees up. And you can straighten the legs up for a moment or two. Shoulders down. Viparita Karani. Soften the neck, the throat, the eyes. Good, and then bend the knees, and you're going to press up into bridge pose, so have the outer edges of the feet parallel to the edge of the mat, and you're going to just lift up and see if you can grab your brick or in your bolster, move it out of the way. Good. And then drum the floor with your lower back. Drum, 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 drum. Good. All right. Usually we use a blanket, but maybe today we can just use our bricks. I have lots of bricks if you need any more bricks, soft brick between our thighs to do a little bit of core work, huh? So I would use this one here, and this one here. And if you you're going to put the brick high up by the thighs this way. Good. And change the music to help. Okay. So the brick is quite low down, and it's really useful to work with actually blankets here. And you rotate your legs internally, interlace the hands behind your head. If you haven't done this, you might just want to watch a little bit. So you're going to lift your shoulders and relax the head and neck. And then you're going to spiral your legs internally and just little curling up of the tailbone. Squeeze the brick. So inhale, press your lower back into the mat. Exhale, lift up and squeeze the brick. And then drop. Keep your shoulders off the ground. So inhale, lower back, middle lower back, press in. Exhale, lift and squeeze. Spread your toes. And come on down. Right? So inhale. Press the middle back down, lower back down. Exhale. Move pubic bone to navel. And squeeze the brick. And come on down with your lower back. Keep the shoulders up. Inhale. Squeeze the brick. Come on down. Good. Inhale, lift. Relax the head and neck. Exhale. Curl up. Squeeze the brick. And come on down. And one more. Inhale. Hi. Shoulders up. Lower back pressing down. Lift up. Squeeze the brick. And then come on down. Can you do 3 more on your own time? If it's too hard for you, cross your ankles. Inhale. Curl up. Squeeze the brick. And one more. Inhale, lift the shoulders. Press the lower back down. Internally rotate the legs. Try and lift them to the ceiling and squeeze the brick. And release and come on down. Yeah. Good. Just remove the brick for now. Good. Take your right ankle across your left leg and massage that thigh away. And then interlace the hands behind your head. So if you want to watch for the first one, you're going to do inhale, exhale, curl up. Inhale, exhale, extend out. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Got that? Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Curl the tailbone up. Keep it curled up as you extend the leg out. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. So use the breath. Inhale, exhale. And see if you can hold this one. And then slowly lower and lower. Keep the shoulders off. And then lower, lower, lower. Relax the weight of your right leg. And come in and Okay, and then we'll switch sides. In between, if you want to rock a little from side to side or massage your lower back by drumming the floor, you can do that. Left leg over right leg, left ankle over right leg, and then bring your hands through your legs. See if you can just stretch your left hip open a little bit. And when you're ready, interlace the hands behind your head. So try and touch your face with your left foot. Inhale, exhale, extend out. Inhale, exhale, curl up. Keep curling up as you extend the leg out. Inhale, exhale. Open your elbows and lift your chin. So you're not using your neck. Relax the neck. Keep that tailbone curled up as you internally rotate your right leg, extending it out. Good. Two more. Good. The next one, just hold. You can bring it up a little bit. And then slowly lift the shoulders, relax the head and neck. And then in increments, just lower that leg. Zip up the navel. You want to press your navel to the floor. Press that lower back to the floor. And come on in. Yeah. Make a circle. Good. Now take your legs up perpendicular. Spread your toes. You can support your back with your hands if you need to, or put a blanket underneath your sacrum. Squeeze your knees together like you have a frisbee between your knees. You can grab the sides of your mat and to pull your lower back flat. I'm losing my mic here. So what you're going to do, grab the sides of your mat, pull your lower back flat, and make little circles, tiny little circles with your feet, squeezing your legs together. Keep your lower middle back flat and then go the other way. Neck and throat soft. No tension in your neck. And take a little pause. Now go 60 degrees. Spread your toes. Squeeze your legs together, little circles, tiny circles. Feel that how this uses all of your stomach muscles. Good. And then the other way, tiny little circles. Good. Bring the legs back up. Take a pause. If you need to bend the knees for a moment, do that. Because we're going to go further. Take the legs back up. Grab the mat. Flatten out your lower back. Shoulder blades down your mat. 45 degrees. Only do that if you can keep your lower back flat. Otherwise, take the legs back up to 60 degrees. And go the other way. Okay, let's just see if we can go down to 6 inches above the ground. And little circles. Squeeze your legs together. And the other way. Lovely. Bending the knees into the chest. Relax the belly. Just take your arms to the side, palms up. You can put a brick between your legs if you like, between your legs, up to you. You're just going to inhale, drop your knees to the right, lift them up high, and come back. And inhale, exhale to your left, and come back. Inhale to your right, stretch to your left with your arm, come back. Inhale to your left, look and stretch to your right. And come back, inhale, and exhale, stay to your right. Hold on to your knees with your right hand, and any amount, twist your left. You can straighten your top leg out if you like. And switch sides. Come back to the center, twisting to your left, stretch your right arm, and if you want to straighten your top leg out, you can. Arch your back, feel like as if you're doing a little back bend at the same time. And release them. Come on back. Put the brick between your legs, narrow or wide depending on what's comfortable for you. For bridge pose, fingertips touching the heels. Have your outer edges of your feet parallel. Good. Bring your elbows to your waist. Walk your shoulder blades together and down your back so your chest is already lifting. And then inhale, curl the tailbone up, and as you exhale, press up into bridge. Just let your elbows straighten, palms up. Now pulse. Press with your heels and try and rock yourself on top of your shoulders by rocking back and forward a little bit. Keep the tailbone pressing up, and you're just rocking forward and back. Try and be on top of your shoulders. Okay, now interlace the hands underneath your back and pull your hands to the front wall. Walk your elbows and shoulders together even more. And press to the inner foot, so even lift your toes, lift your big toes. So you really feel the inner line of the foot pressing, the inner thighs rotating down on the brick. It's really important in the upper back bend. Lift the chest to the chin. Pull the hamstrings up into the buttocks. The buttocks are actually relaxed. Any amount, press your feet down. Press your feet down and arms down, wrists down. And then you can grab your brick and put it underneath your lower back, either high. If you have a soft brick, they're not that great. A wood brick is much better. Good. And again, interlace your hands. Bring your right knee in and try and straighten that right leg up. Now push through your left foot and try and stretch and try and touch the ceiling or the wall behind you with your right foot. You lift your chest to your chin. And switching legs. Even everything out. Bring your left knee into your chest and straighten that leg up. And then press your right foot into the ground. And intentionally stretch through your left leg. And bring the leg down. Walk your feet really wide on the mat now. Do maximum bridge pose. Remove the brick. Interlace your hands again. Walk elbows and shoulders together. Maximum bridge pose. And come down on your arms if you can. And bring the soles of your feet together, Baddha Konasana, and rock from side to side. So you massage your butt cheeks on your inner arm. Good, and then release. And release your arms. And just drum your lower back into the floor. It's a lovely way to release any tension in your lower back. And then bring the knees into the chest. Good. Rock you from side to side. So if you have lower back issues, you might want to roll over to your right side and sit up. Otherwise, you can hold behind your legs and just do a little massaging, rock and roll. Good. And then we'll just cross our ankles and we'll come into a child's pose. So come onto your knees, separate the knees, leave your hands behind, and coming into a child's pose. Okay, now those hands, spread your fingers from thumb to pinky and try and press one of the inner hands into the ground. Take your elbows off the ground and rotate the inner upper arm towards the ceiling, outer upper arm towards the floor, and pull your shoulders away from your ears. Now press your hands down into the mat and then stretch away and then feel the whole lower back, middle back, upper back, getting a lovely stretch. And rock a little from side to side. And come onto all fours. Bring your knees underneath you. Okay, now eye the elbows forward. Cat and dog. Round the back and arch. So navel to ceiling. Scoop the belly. Stretch your whole back. Shoulder blades together and down your back as you lift your sit bones. Drop your belly. Stretch your front. And again, exhaling. And then hold this one. Inhale. Tuck your toes. As you exhale, straighten your legs. Come into downward facing dog. Spread your fingers, spread your toes. Bring the weight forward just a little bit now. And then eye the elbow forward, in the hand pressing. Access the front of your ankles and pull your weight back by pulling the front of the ankles back towards the wall behind you. And notice how that really pulls the weight back into your legs. Good. Now bring the feet together. Bend the knees, be on your toes. We're going to do 3 little hops coming into Utkatasana. So if you want to lift the hips really high, you want to spring off your feet. 1, 2. Press your hands into the ground, and 4. And then come into a forward fold. Now if you have hamstring injuries, it's really important in a forward fold. In fact, you could separate your feet too. Lift from the inner knee to the inner groin. Lift from the inner knee to the inner groin, and then widen the hamstring from the inner hamstring. You can go to the outer hamstring. Widen those hamstrings. You could now walk the feet together. Take the arms up behind you, and then just soften the knees if you like. Bring the arms forward and up, and stretch up. Bend the elbows, bring the thumbs to the forehead, and slowly come, bring the hands to the heart. Okay, chair pose, Utkatasana. This is fierce pose. Ut means fierce, intense. So bring the weight into the heels, drop the buttocks, shoulders down. Lift the chest, drop the buttocks. Bring the weight into the heels. And you can bounce here a little bit. So elbows straight. Yeah. And then stay. And then again, bring the weight into the heels. Be light on your toes. Drop the buttocks, lift the chest, shoulders down. Squeeze those arm bones with the muscle. And then come into a deeper squat. Weights into the heels. That's good. And then see if you can balance. If you don't have any issues, you can come here. Good. Come into your forward fold. Arms to the side. Let the inhale bring you up. Ujjayi breath. Inhale. Hold the breath, chin lock. Then look up. Stretch up. Upper back arch. As you exhale, bring your hands back to your forehead and your heart. Take recovery breath. Lovely, and we'll do one more like that, chair. Inhale. A little bit deeper. Coming into a squat. You put your hands behind your back. Sit down. Bring your hands behind your back and lift your knees. Zip up the navel, and if you can, release your arms. Some of you can straighten your legs. Now try and squeeze your legs together. Lift the chest. Smile. Okay, let's go for a ride in the countryside. A little bicycling ride. And reverse. Good. Okay. We'll just come out of it the same way. Put your hands behind your back. Coming into your squat. Good. Coming into your forward fold. Relax. Lift from the inner knee to the inner groin. And then from here, we're going to plant our hands. Press your hands into the mat, round your back a little, and we're going to do our 3 hops going back. Lift the hips as high as you can. Think of doing a handstand. Like that. Down dog. And up dog. And down dog. And up dog. Eyes the elbows forward. And down dog. One more up dog. This time, see if you can pull your hips by your ribs. That's the challenge in this pose. Bring the hips forward, forward, forward. You can bend the elbows a little. Inner thigh is lifting, so you can separate your legs more if you like. And down dog. This is your resting pose. So rest by relaxing your neck, your head. And then come forward into plank. Push the ground away from you. Navel to ceiling. Eyes the elbow forward. Organize your shoulder blades down your back and your tailbone to the wall behind you. Come on the tops of your big toes. So even if you just come down 1 inch into push-up. Try and get a right angle. Squeeze your ribs with your inner arm and straighten. Project your side rows forward. You can put your knees down like that. At least do 3. Eyes elbow forward. Good. And down dog. Take your right leg up. Open the hip, bend the knee. Good. Now step all the way through, high lunge, and then place your knee down. Good. Flatten your back foot out. It might be enough for you to just stay here. You know, if you want to work behind your edge, relax over your right leg this way. Relax the neck. Otherwise, climb up your leg, right hand, left hand. Bring your left hip forward to even out your hip bone. And take your left arm up. Stretch up. And exhale. Inhale, stretch up. Exhale. And one more inhale. Bring your right hand back to the top of your right thigh, twist. Bring your elbow and your upper arm and your shoulder if you can, twisting as much as you can. I like to make 2 fists, one fist on top of the other. If you want to tuck your back toes, you want to straighten that back leg without lifting your hips. Lift the inner leg. And you can do variations if you want to put your hand into the ground. Lengthen your right waist. Take your arm across the horizon to your ear. And slowly release. Good. Flex your right foot. Either stay here, you may be warmed up enough to go into a split. Lovely. Pull your right hip back, left hip forward, and squeeze your left side to the ground. So you re-engage that back quadricep. And you can do a little bouncing, a little rocking and rolling. Lovely. And slowly release. Come on back onto all fours. Take a little stretch back into a child's pose. And then come back into either down dog or plank. If you want to just wait in down dog or you're coming into a plank, you can do a push-up into up dog and back push-up into a down dog. Nice. Take your left leg up. Open the hip, bend the knee, spread the toes. And square the hips off. Bring the leg all the way through. And drop your right knee. Lovely. So again, you can stay here and relax. If you want to work it, come left hand first, then right hand. And take your right butt cheek around and forward. So you even out your hips. Hug the hips. There's a vice on your hips. And then inhale your right arm up and stretch up. And exhale. Clear your etheric field. Inhale and stretch up. Exhale. And one more. Inhale, Ujjayi breath. Bring your left hand to the top of your thigh. Press down to help you lengthen your spine as you twist. Lengthen, project your side ribs forward. And keep deepening and deepening. And either prayer or fists. Power down with your top hand into your bottom. Lengthen your left waist. It tends to shrink. If you want to straighten that leg, tuck the toes. Take a deep inhale. And let the exhale float your inner right thigh to the ceiling. And again, if you want to do any variation, you can put your hand into the ground. Sweep your arm forward and up. And slowly unwind. And then stretch out your left leg. So you stay here, or you can slide that heel. And you can put a brick underneath your buttock if it's easier, or a bolster. Like that. Yeah. You want to pull the upper leg bones, the femur heads, into the hip sockets, yeah? So you strengthen while you're stretching. That's really important. That's yang, yeah? It's different than when you're doing a yin practice, where you just relax. Good. And then slowly release and come back up. Put the fan on. Good. And coming into child's pose. Good. So we'll come into down dog. And just walk your hands back to your feet. You might want to do this one, Cindy. So you have your feet hip-width apart. Today we'll just walk onto our hands this way. So you might have to have your knees bent if you have any issues in your hamstrings or your legs are tight. Take your hands underneath your feet and have your big toes come up the inner wrist. Then the eyes, the elbow forward. Bring your weight forward so you kind of feel the weight massaging your hands. And then arching up as the eyes, the elbow goes forward, shoulder blades down. Pull the elbows sideways and forward. You pull your head to the ground. Shoulders away from the ground. And then again, inhale, arch up. Shoulders away from your ears. Exhale, elbows sideways and forward. And release. Put your hands on your hips. Lift the knees inside. Come up halfway, pause. Lift the knees inside and come on up. Yeah. Step together. Namaste. Feel the energy. Okay. So we will go to the wall next. Look at the time. We'll go straight into doing a standing half moon at the wall using the props, okay? So I will come here, and we can all three be on this wall. So make sure you have your mat aligned to a plate. And Sam, do you want to? Yeah. Should I go over there better? Okay, I'll go over there. There's room for us all here. Yeah.
Oh, I need my mat?
Yeah. You don't need your mat, actually. No. Yeah. But, so, let's start. You have your strap, right? And you stand a fingertip away from the wall.
On high?
Yeah, on high. Right fingertips on the wall. And then you grab the strap, turn your left foot straight. That should be the right amount away from the wall. And then you bend both knees and lean, slide down the strap with your right hand and put your right foot on the wall. Your left hand is in front of your left foot and behind your little toe. Okay? Your inner left thigh is rotating to the middle of the room. You can micro bend both knees on the inhale. On the exhale, energize your legs. Fire up your legs. Strongly lift your left hip up and back. That's right. And then feel the flesh of the buttocks moving towards your raised heel. And then push your foot into the wall. These are great leggings. Make a hole in the wall with your raised legs. And this is bone building. This is like building bone marrow in your legs, in your sacrum. Okay, so you can slide your hand down. This foot should be straight. Straighten this foot out this way. There you go. And then put your hand into the brick. There you go. And any amount, do baby cobra now. Tuck the tailbone, hip, and then feel the stretching and spinning open to the seat. Oh, make it pleasurable. Relax the neck. Don't. It really helps you to push that foot into the wall. Good. You need a brick here, Sam?
Yeah.
Okay, now some of you can go deeper if you want to, feel more advanced. You can take that right leg off the wall and come all the way down. And if you want to release the strap, And then what we'll do is rotate your right foot, toes pointing the floor, come back on the wall. So you're now in like a Virasri pose. You know, Virasri would be this pose. We'll do that in a moment. We'll do twisted now. So your right hand's on the ground on your brick to the right, place your left hand on your hip. Lengthen your spine forward, and then twist from the waist open to the left. As you make a hole in the wall with your raised leg, if you don't have shoulder, you just take that arm up. Beautiful. Beautiful. Very strong leg. Deep breathing. I'm going to help you. Release here, put this hand. Oh. Okay. Just put this hand there and this hand on your hip. There you go, and just twist open from there. Beautiful. And step together. Relax in a forward fold. Lift from the inner knee to the inner groin. Yeah, just let any stress just pour up you. Relax the head and neck. And switching sides. So your left fingertips on the ground, on the wall. The right angle in your left arm. So if you don't have straps at home, you would just do this without a strap. You can have a chair to rest your right hand in as you place your left foot up on the wall. You've got the strap, so you almost don't even need a brick. You can take your hand, spin your inner right thigh to the middle of the room. And then you can put your hand either in a brick or the floor. And then just to fire up your legs, to bring consciousness into your legs, just soften both knees on the inhale. And on the exhale, energize those legs. Yeah, and just feel the power in your legs and energy and the consciousness in your legs. And then make a hole in the wall with your raised leg. And then feel that lengthening of your chest to the middle of the room. Project your side ribs forward and then spin open to the ceiling. It's a navel spinning pose. That's right, you got that. And buttocks towards the wall, flesh of your buttocks towards the wall. So all these points, you bring them into one. Relax the neck. So that's right. Spin here, flesh of the buttocks. Spin open to the ceiling. Good. And anytime you want to release the strap, you can. So you're here. So we said for some people you want to go deeper. You can take that left leg up, up, up. Come a little bit deeper. And then when you're ready, forward fold. Place your foot back on the wall, toes pointing down. So it might be enough for you to just stay here. Or right hand on hip, twist from the waist open to the right. I will help you here. Okay, so rotate this foot down. Good.
Moving this one to the left.
Yeah. Put this hand on your hip. That's better. Straighten the bottom leg. Yeah. And then baby cobra and twist from the navel. Lift your left hip, lift your right shoulder. Lift your left hip, lift your right shoulder. And come back into your forward. And step together. We spent a lot of time on the floor this morning, so we're missing out on some standing poses. But what we will do now is something of that nature. No, very good. And you might want your mat. You might want your mat for this pose, because we're going to just work on the shoulders in like a dolphin pose. You're going to have a brick, and you're going to measure your arms so that your elbows are directly under your shoulders like this. You know, press your inner hand, spread. Lift your shoulders, straighten the legs, okay? So some of you can do that. Some of you can step up with both legs and am I at a right angle? I can't tell.
Yeah.
And then you, zip up the navel. Thank you.
I'm sorry.
No. Zip up the navel, and you can take one leg up if you like. Relax the neck. It's so important. Okay, so you can do this also if you want with straight arms. If you don't want to do with bent arms, you could do it like that. And you can jump up, like this if you like. Okay, and then you want to press your chest with your arms this way. Very important you work all the alignment, otherwise you wear out your joints. So do either bent elbow or straight legs. You want your mat? You don't? I think your elbows want to be on the mat. So you would have your thumbs either side of your brick. Just strongly rotate those like that, yeah. And then feel for lifting. Walk your legs a little higher up. There, about there. So good, right. And then lift energetically. Energetically. Floating ribs in. Don't poke those ribs out. Higher up, higher. 1 foot higher. Higher, 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 higher. That's good there. And then lift that. Good. And this goes forward and this comes in. And then float up. Yeah. Good. Relax the neck. Very important. Relax the neck. If you take that leg up, feel that internal rotation. This is weight bearing on your shoulders. And then come down and relax those shoulders. You can do your handstand? Lovely. So if you want to do a regular handstand now, do your regular handstand, or we can do something else with you. We're going to I was thinking of doing like a little, huh? You can do scorpion. Do whatever inversions you want to do, huh? And I'm going to lie you on a brick and stretch your back. So it's a supported back bend. So you can have a choice to do this if you prefer. So sit forward, cross your legs. Okay. And then lie back on this brick. About there. That's good. And see if you can drop your head back on there. How's that feel? You want to be higher with your head?
Maybe a little, yeah.
Let me get a blanket. Okay. Is that good? Tuck your chin, a bit back to the next one. Now straighten your legs.
You know, I can actually do this. I can freestand.
Yeah?
So I didn't listen. I think this is what you're after. I'm not sure, but like that. That one?
Oh, that's different, but that's you can do that if you prefer.
But this is what I know.
Yeah, no, that's fine. Spread those toes, Sam. Stretch with the inner leg. Internally rotate those legs. Bring them together. Make one leg out of two. That's how you're going to balance. Tailbone to ceiling. Yeah, send your heels up the wall with your tailbone. Relax the neck more. Good. Squeeze those elbows towards each other. Press your forearms towards the wall. Feel your hands are like feet. Now, are you breathing? Whatever you're doing, are you breathing? Very important is the breath, right? Just bust yourself. Notice how you tense up in the neck, the jaw. Relax. Find the equanimity in the pose. All right. Are you doing any back bends? Do you want to do 6 push-ups in back bend or restore?
Those are my favorite, but
They're not your favorite?
no, I do have.
We can do it with the rope. It's a lovely back bend with the rope. I'll show you.
I love inversions.
You want? What we can do now is we can.
Like chicken.
Yeah, but it's nice actually for you to use maybe one of these.
I like this much better than the film.
Yes.
Ariel, I just,
Yes. I agree.
more of a partner. Yeah. It's a little bit more passive, right?
Okay. You want one too?
Tell them how to explain it. Tell them how I think
Then hold by the hip when you're helping people, Katie. Hold here so that if she needs to come down, she can bring her leg forward. If you hold her in her thigh, she'll collapse on her head. So, let me show you. You shorten the strap, make it easier, like that. Okay, and then you make sure that nothing twists completely in that lip there, like that. So it goes in the same way. Okay, and then you dress yourself. Make sure this. Okay, dress yourself from top to bottom, and then stand right up against the wall. And this is across your lower back and make it a bit longer. And put your hands by your hips. And put your teeth across the sacrum, not on your butt, across the sacrum, and press down by your hips. So as you lean back, press your hands towards the wall and put a foot up on the wall. Now you can hold up higher with your hands. Once you're there, you can hold up higher. Just straighten both legs. Just put both, and then just stay there and sit upright. Now straighten your legs and sit upright. So you get lovely pressure on your sacrum. I'd like you to see if you can come out that way. This should be across your lower back. Yeah, see? Good. And now walk up the wall. Take your feet. Oops, that's dangerous. Let me stand close to the wall.
Look at you. Sorry.
Okay.
Admiring your pose. That's awesome.
That's right. Now lean back as you push your hands forward. No, push here. Don't let that slide up. Now put a leg up on the wall. Now you can hold up higher. Okay, now you can just sit up for a moment. Really perpendicular upright. And you can rock a little side to side. It's really good for your lower back. I'll come work with you. Now, to go upside down, take your feet wide, walk up the wall, go upside down, and sit on the wall. Imagine this is the floor.
Your bum will go to the wall.
Yeah. No, listen. Stand close to the wall. Let me measure you. Okay. Yeah, put your hands in my hand and strongly push forward as you lean back. Lean back. No, lean back this way. Oh, and put a foot up on the wall. Once you're there, you can hold up higher now, and then straighten both legs. Lovely. And just sit upright for a moment, all the way upright. Feel lovely pressure on your lower back, yeah? Very good. And try and come out this way too. Now walk upside down and put your feet together. You need help, Patty? You forgot how to do that, huh?
No, I can remember.
You can do all kinds of wonderful things here. I can do flying angel. You want me to help you? Did you go upside down yet?
I started to, but it's like kind of.
Okay, so stand close to the wall, right to the wall. Okay. Put your hands where my hands are here. There. And push forward. Now as you lean back, put a foot up on the wall and push your hands. Don't let this slide up. Put a foot up on the wall. Good. Now lean back, hold up higher. Straighten your legs. Good. And yeah. Put your feet a little higher, like you could get a right angle. Sit right up. Sit all the way up. A little more upright. You get lovely pressure there. Can you feel that? A little rocket. Okay, now walk feet wide, walk up the wall. Wider. And go upside down. Take your feet up. Yeah, hold on for dear life. It's okay. I've got you. Take a deep breath and sit on the floor. Like it's the floor. You can do it. I got you. And put your feet together. Bend your knees and relax. So, I want to flying angel with you.
Sure.
Okay, come back into that pose. Okay. Grab the strap with your feet. Oh, it's okay. I'm going to actually just turn you around. So you're going to just do that a little bit. Straighten one leg out and face the wall. You're going to turn around, face the wall. Good. And now grab the strap between your feet. Grab the strap between your feet.
Here?
Yeah, or in front. Give me your hand here. One hand. No, the other way. This way. One, rotate this way. Take your arms down. Oh, this way. And give me the other hand here. That's it. Okay. So hold on to my wrist. Okay. Your bracelet's hurting a little, huh? Is that enough?
Yes. Oh, thank you.
Okay.
Thank you for that too.
You're going to do your Setubandha, huh? The bridge pose? Yeah. Put that underneath your lower back. So you can also straighten your legs up if you like a headstand. And just hang and drop the head, drop the spine, relax and drop the internal organs. You can do, let me just show you, you can do a lovely back bend here too.
Go wide.
Just
Really get the flag.
she can do it. So you can do lovely, take the legs down a little bit, and then you do your back bend like that. You can push your sacrum with your hands too, this way. Inner thighs rotating towards the floor, very important. Straighten those legs. Deep breathing. Deep breathing. Back bend. So that's a lovely way to do a back bend. And then you might want to turn around, lengthen it just a little bit, and this will take care of any lower back issues. You kneel on the wall. Slide the knees down, it's like child's pose. You have to kind of get the right measurement here, where it kind of stretches your hip open a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then just relax. And to encourage you guys to go upside down, to do your inversions every day. And because it so powerfully stimulates your endocrine system. You know, your pituitary pineal gland, thyroid gland. And then back bends for your, I should lengthen this a little bit. Then back bends for your, come up, maybe lengthen a little bit. Okay, try now. Back bends for your kidneys, your adrenal glands. So slide your knees down. Sit on your heels. So you knee there, and then just let all this go. This would be good for you too, Sam. Have you done this one?
No, I haven't.
Just feel all the way from there, just this releasing, all the way to the, just completely letting go. Yeah, we do that too. Where do you teach yoga?
I have a yoga studio outside of Chicago. Called the Yoga Room.
Yay!
Yeah.
If anybody goes to Chicago, go to the yoga room. Do you have a wall or any
No, but I love it.
wall ropes? Yeah. It's a great partner.
I really enjoyed it, Ingrid.
You enjoy it?
Yes, thank you so much.
Okay, so now you're going to come out and you're going to rest your head in your sling for Shavasana instead of a blanket. So let me see. Bring this to the middle, your mat. Okay, and just drop your... What?
This is a wonderful way to do it with students who are afraid of inversion.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I do really need those.
So I'm going to do a little more intense with you. We'll just use the strap. And this is to traction the upper back and neck. And you know, they can put straps indoors, around 2 doorknobs. You can put your yoga strap and you can create this kind of a loop.
Okay.
You could create kind of a wall. I can show you.
Did you do a training with the wall?
I did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would probably want to do a training.
Yeah. Brian Leger.
I'm sorry, what?
Brian Leger, he does
Leger.
trainings, yeah. Put your head in here so your feet would go there.
Okay.
And you can put your legs over the bolster if you like. So lie down an inch away from the wall. And then put this like a headband. Yeah, look. And you want to press your head down into the strap. Palms up. And can you swing your head?
I do that, but not that. I do that's like, should we adjust the same thing? This is, I do it with the head back in a certain position against the wall.
Oh.
This is
Yeah, so
same thing.
can you swing your head easily from side to side off the wall? Perfect. Okay, so inch away from the wall until your head is off the floor and you can press down into the strap. Palms up. Yeah, so when you do that, what this does is it helps to move the meningral fluid and
Can you say that again?
yeah, this imagine like the river Nile overflowing. This is what's happening to your brain. It's facilitating the meningral fluids to flood your brain. Move away from the wall, Sam, so you really traction your head and neck. Yeah. More like a headband. More. Come up. Okay, go away from the wall. Go. Okay, now push your head down into the strap.
Oh.
Okay, so you can just relax the head and neck. Feel that? Yeah. Yeah. Have nothing touching your head. Yeah. That feel good? And so Shavasana is maybe the most important pose of all. Yeah? This capacity to die to your separate cells. Okay, good. So you want to feel the leg bones dropping, arm bones dropping. There. There. That's good. It's slipping. It's slipping. Get it to where it doesn't slip.
Oh, like by holding my head up?
Yeah, yeah. That's good. Okay, if you bend your knees and put them on the bolster, you won't have to worry about that. Okay. Now straighten. Is that better? On the next exhale, relax and drop the belly. On the next exhale, relax and drop your lower jaw. On the next exhale, relax and drop your eyes. So the bones are earth elements. And you feel the bones melting into the earth. And now feel the flesh melting away from the bones. The bones are earth element, the flesh is the water element. And take some deep conscious breaths with the intention of breathing your spirit back into the body. Breathe your spirit back into your heart. Breathe your spirit back into the parts of you that you have denied for whatever reason in your life. And then do a mental scan. See if you're gripping anywhere, body or mind. And if you find any area that you might be gripping, just let it melt. It helps to feel all the facial muscles relax as if you're going to smile. So the whole face spreading sideways, the brow, the cheekbones, even your eyes, your lips. So there's no tension between your eyebrows. Smooth out that little space between your eyebrows. And in this deep, oh, card, thank you. Let the sound of the singing bowl take you even deeper within. And so in yoga, we die to our separate selves and we heal any separation. And coming to oneness, Rumi talks about that in that poem where he says, beyond all the notions of right doing or wrong doing, there is a field, I will meet you there. And so we're all in that unified field of love, compassion, inner joy, contentment, all the qualities of your soul, acceptance. And together we've picked a card from the Oracle of the Universal Truth card. And the card we chose today is purpose. Okay, purpose. We incarnated to make a difference, building a cathedral with our lives. Peace of mind comes from understanding why we are here. We cannot feel our divine connection until we know our divine purpose. It is a protection against being seduced by that which would divert us from our true path. Assist the universe through creativity and ingenuity. It is a contractual proposal between our power and the higher power. Purpose makes all the minutes of our life worthy, making life worth living. It is the surest way to our own karmic cleansing. Remember, purpose is vision made visible and viable. And so we ask, who am I? And what is my purpose here? What is my dharma? So may all my activities arise from mindfulness. May my mind follow dharma. In this case, dharma meaning the high moral virtues of yoga. To be kind, ahimsa, non-violence, satya, to be truthful, patient, and fearlessness, And may my practice awaken me, and through my practice may wisdom come and may clarity come. Wisdom and clarity is a side benefit of a committed practice. Also through this practice of yoga, I can shine the light on my shadow of self-doubt, of laziness, and of fear. If any of that speaks to you, breathe it into your heart, embody it. Allow the transformation, the transformative qualities of your practice to work for you. The alchemy of yoga. Take a last smooth deep inhale and a soft sigh. And as you sigh, just see if you can let your body melt even more. And keep that lovely feeling as you slowly think about sitting up. Wiggle your toes, wiggle your fingers, circle your ankles, circle your wrists. And then take your right arm above your head. Very slowly roll over to your right side in fetal position. Cradle your head in your right arm and recreate Shavasana. Soft belly, jaw relaxed, eyes soft. And then you sit up, do not disturb your nervous system. So as you're sitting up, you feel that nervine feeling, all of your nerves calm, soothe, heal, strengthen. And if there's something you can leave behind in this room today, a way of being, a habit that doesn't serve you anymore, and just let it compost in this room, and that you make room for new infinite ways of being, and just feel enthusiasm about that, enthusiasm about new possibilities. Belly soft, jaw relaxed, eyes soft. And maintain that as you gently open your eyes. You see the periphery vision, let the light in. And then raise your chin and raise your gaze. And take a last deep quenching inhale. And sigh it out. Namaste. 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 Now, you're so welcome. You guys did great. Yeah. Of course, we went over like usual. Ojai has no clock, you know. You what? Yeah, you've been living in Chicago. You really have to be by the clock, don't you? Yeah, which actually pays havoc onto your nervous system. Yeah, that we live by the clock like that. It's like, yeah. Yeah, like, I know. So the mantra is no stress, no strain, no speed. Especially when you're in a hurry. No stress, no strain, no speed.
On our expressways in this is what encourages people to slow down. Better to be late than dead. That's like, but it's just like on our website.
That is so true. Yeah. Well, you know, stress, they begin to say that stress is going to be the #1 killer. I mean, because of this crazy world that we've created. And just don't buy into it. Just don't. Do your yoga. It'll keep you, you know, in harmony with the authentic being, with your true nature and your true self, which is not separate from those beautiful mountains and trees and the energy of the calm abiding of the mountains. So even in the city, you know, it's like when I lived in New York City, it was like being in the jungle.
And New York City is more intense.
Yeah. So your yoga practice is that much more nourishing, and you need it more in the city. In the city, when I was living in the city.
My studio is in the country.
Oh, lovely.
Out into like the countryside because.
Yeah.
So it's like I go to these beautiful.
Thank you, Catherine. Oh, beautiful.